Hello and welcome back. And I know it's been such a long time, and by a long time I mean 7 days. It feels like eternity. But yeah, I am back. A lot has been going on. As you guys can see, it's a different setup today, and that's because I had to move houses, so it was a bit hectic for me to even do the videos. But we are back to our normal routine. Wednesdays, Sundays, the uploads will be going up on those days. So stay tuned. Let's go on this Disney journey together. I am back. I am back. I am back. So our last video we were talking about the visa interview, and now you are way past the visa interview, and what should you do next? So this is now the time when you need to wait again. You need to wait because Disney will start communicating with you, and they will send you your onboarding documents. Like, they will send you each and everything that you will need. But remember, you need to go back to doc, and that's where you will upload your visa results to tell Disney like, I made it. And from there they will then communicate with you again, congratulations, blah blah blah. And that's when now they will send you the onboarding documents. They will send you the user guide, they will send you the Disney lookbook, they will send you a lot of things. They will send you a lot of agreements, a lot of what do they call them, contracts to look through, to sort through before you go to Disney. And then on your own, the other thing that you will need to do, that's if you haven't booked it yet. Now you will need to start looking for flights. You need to start looking for flights, and remember, the earlier the better, because once you approach your departure date, then everything gets so expensive. So Tuesdays are the best time to look for flights. So start looking for your flights, start making arrangements, and know what you will need. Be sure to print your itinerary after you book your flight. Know where you're going, know the times of your flights. Do not miss anything. Do not miss anything. So yeah, be well prepared. And the time when I booked my flight, I think it was approximately $800 US dollars, or a little bit over that. But yeah. And then the other thing that you need to remember is the insurance. Remember your health insurance, because when you get there, they will tell you, I think they will even note that like in the onboarding documents, to say you need to have health insurance for the first 3 months of your program. So be well prepared of that. Like I said, if you guys remember well what I said on my other videos, so be well prepared. If you're going to get it, make sure you get it, and make sure it's safe. Make sure you get it on time, because it'll help you a lot, especially if you're someone who already has health issues, so like asthma, if you have like allergies, and you need to visit the doctor time and again, make sure you have your health insurance with you. It'll help you a lot. Trust me, it'll help you a lot, especially if you're arriving on the October group. My goodness, Florida is so hot. My goodness, Florida is so hot, day in, day out, morning till evening. So you need to be prepared of each and everything. I didn't know, and when I was traveling, I had a coat on, because I was like, it's going to be cold in the flight, blah blah blah, of which, yes, it was cold in the flight. But when I got there, it was so steaming hot. So if you're someone who suffers from like allergies, if you have stuff like that, just get yourself health insurance. It'll help you, but then again, I didn't get mine. So just do the right thing. Florida is so hot. It's like you left your car in the sun. It's like you left your car in the sun for hours and hours, and then you just come and get in. So that's how hot it is. It is so humid. So be well prepared of that if you're someone who needs to see the doctor time and again. And guys, do not be scared to research. Like, research as much as you can. Research as much as you can. And like I said, to me it worked really well. You know, it worked really well for me, having to do copies, you know, keeping some of the stuff in my checked luggage and then keeping some of the stuff in my carry-on luggage, you know, because when you get to customs, they're like, I want to see this, I want to see that, you know. And again, remember where you are going, remember the address, remember where you will go first when you land to Disney, you know, because at times at customs they will ask you that when you get to the airport, to Orlando airport, they will, when you get to Orlando my babies are really disturbing me right now. So when you get to Orlando airport, they will actually ask you questions, you know. So you might be asked those questions, you might not be asked those questions, you know. I know other people who said, oh, I actually got asked this question, they asked me this, but I didn't get any questions from customs, you know. They just looked at my passport, they looked at this and that, and then they're like, oh, okay, fine, you go, you know, you can go. But I know other people who said they were asked, like, where are you going when you get to Disney, who's going to meet you, and how long will you be here, you know. So you need to know those things. Be well prepared. Remember, they can refuse you entry at the airport, so be well prepared. Like, try to rule out each and everything that might make them turn you back, you know. But I've never heard of such a thing where they're like, oh, we actually turned someone back who was coming to Disney. I've never heard of that, but all I'm saying is be well prepared, you know. You don't want to be that one. And remember, on the previous videos, the other videos, we also talked about dorms. So this is where, again, they will send you a link to sign up to dorms, and you will have options to say, I actually want this type of accommodation, I want to stay with so and so, or I want to live in a 2-room house, or I want to have like 5 housemates, I want to have 2 housemates, you know. This is where you'll get to explore your options. And do not worry, we will discuss all that on Sunday. We will talk about the types of accommodation, where and how much they are, you know. So no worries, I've got you covered. But yeah, that was just it for today, and I will see you guys next time. Please do subscribe, invite your friends to come watching. Stay praying, because I know right now we're all hoping for it to for them to open up for applications, for them to say, okay, you are off the waiting list, come right now, you know. So right now we can all start praying for the virus to go away. That's it, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.